Hey YouTubers, want to make another video of my home office setup. Recently, about 3 months ago, I made a purchase of an alternative brand. I thought at the price point of $2,000, the desk was ultimately really beautiful and awesome, but it just wobbled way too much and it was just irritating looking at the screens and seeing everything wobble. Therefore, decided to work with the Human Solution. Definitely recommend that firm. I think they're based out of Austin, Texas. All they do is home office, work office, ergonomics. Their people are very, very well versed in the industry, can make a lot of recommendations. So they definitely helped me get to what I ultimately was trying to accomplish, which was a sit to stand to walk. So those that aren't familiar with this whole new mobile workstation trend, I alluded to, sitting is the new smoking, but essentially I can sit, work for a while, I can just stand and work, or I could be on my treadmill and work. So typically when I'm working from home, when I'm not on the road, I'm probably walking about 5 to 6 miles a day, easy, before I really notice it and become fatigued. And I'm walking at like 0.7, so a little bit under a mile. You don't really notice it while you're typing. I'm sure everyone has their own speed. Sometimes when I'm on a call and it's more of a conference call and I don't have to take notes, or I'm not typing emails or multitasking, I do speed it up to about like a couple miles an hour, just so I'm getting a better walk speed, calorie burn, all that good stuff. But wanted to just give you a quick review of what I did for anyone that's in the market to purchase, because it is a heavy investment, so you definitely want to do your research. Once again, go to Human Solution, talk to those guys, they're phenomenal. I purchased one of their desks. This is the Uplift 900. I went with the laminate top and the standard 2 legs. I think they're actually building models with 4 legs, so if you're really worried about stability, you could probably purchase the 4-leg version at a higher cost. I went with the TR1200 DT, that's the lifespan treadmill desk, so it just fits perfectly. So as you can see, I may start the day sitting down drinking coffee. Right now it's the end of the day, so I'm having wine. But this is my Herman Miller chair. If you've never been in a Herman Miller chair, highly recommend them. They're phenomenal. I'm gonna lift the desk up so you can see. I just walk up on my treadmill and just bring her up. You can do the preset settings as well. To be candid, I've been lazy. I haven't really done that. I just go like this every day, but I guess I should eventually do that. And then I just move my keyboard, trackpad over. I do have an Ergotron monitor right here, swing arm. So this can just easily swing over depending on whether I'm gonna stand right here and work, or if I need to move the monitors over to the other side. But it works really well for me, when I'm walking, I have 2 monitors in front of me. I think the height is great. I think the distance is great. And then when I'm sitting, those monitors are obviously moved down, but that monitor arm has a lot of flexibility, a lot of different directions you can do. So ultimately, it really just works for what you need. I did a lot of cable management underneath to definitely clean it up. Belkin makes these power strips that are energy saving power strips, because they have a couple of triggers right here that I use. So when I'm done for the end of the day, I just flip both of those switches and everything turns off. And then I think HumanScale makes these. I think that's the brand, but once again, they're just very hard plastic cable holders. So as you can see, I don't think the cable management is beautiful, but it's pretty good compared to what it could be and some other desks. So let me hop out from underneath the desk here. To start the treadmill, like I said, this comes with a lifespan, has Bluetooth. I never use the Bluetooth. I do have a Fitbit on me, so it does track my steps throughout the day. And like I said, I do, in an average work day, I do about 6 miles. You hold it down, kicks it off. I think it defaults to 0.4. You could probably switch that, but I don't really care. And then, like I said, this is my typical walking speed, 0.7. Don't notice it. I type easily. It does take a little bit of getting used to. Swing my monitor arms over, put my headphones on, have some file folders. This rail system did not come with the desk. I did some research, and I basically added this to the desk, but I like it because it creates some space and shelving on the desk without necessarily having to build anything into the wall, and it just gets some of the random stuff out of the way. Got a couple of trays for random shit on my desk, and then some additional trays here. And actually I'm walking on the treadmill right now, so apologize if the iPhone's moving a little bit, but as you can see, I have some trays, some files, and all that good stuff. Really cool LED lamp. So once again, I'm very happy with my overall purchase. I think this is the way to go. I'm sure there's some other great products out there. Just to sort of do the test that I did in my other video, if you watched it, I am moving my hand. It does wobble, so once again, you're not really gonna get away from that, but when I'm walking and I'm typing on my desk, the monitor does not move. So I'm happy with the experience that I'm getting. Once again, I mean, you will see, you know, there is wobble, but as you move the desk down, that is reduced. You will not see that, but ultimately the reason I returned my last desk was because the monitors were moving, and in this situation and this setup, the monitors aren't moving, and totally get that it's on carpet. It'd probably be better on hardwood, but I'm not gonna install hardwood just for my home office. But hope this helps. Good luck in your research, and I hope you get what you want. Take care.